In the summer of 2001, the internet was in a dead sprint. Businesses, governments, and media outlets were rushing to get online, plugging into a web that was growing faster than anyone could accurately track. But in that rush to connect, organizations largely ignored basic digital safety. IT departments were racking up servers and launching websites without giving a second thought to security updates or software patches. Companies were running massive operations on standard, off-the-shelf operating systems that were exposed to the open web. The critical failure point in this fragile ecosystem was hiding inside Microsoft's widely used IIS web server software. Hackers discovered a flaw in that software that allowed for remote code execution. In plain English, this meant an outside attacker could send a specific string of text to the server and force it to run malicious commands, entirely bypassing the need for a username or password. The 2001 internet was a digital metropolis without basic locks. It was a massive infrastructure project waiting for a single automated exploit to trigger a global chain reaction. Code Red filled that vacuum. It operated on a different logic than a typical virus, which usually requires a person to open a sketchy email attachment. Code Red was a worm, a piece of self-replicating malware designed to replicate and spread automatically, requiring no human interaction whatsoever. Once inside, it ran a script to ping random IP addresses. Finding a vulnerable target, it turned the victim into an attacker. One machine compromises two, then four. Within hours, a single intrusion caused hundreds of thousands of infections. IT teams were overwhelmed. Automated infections moved through data centers faster than administrators could physically run down the aisles and unplug the network cables. Human reaction time proved useless against a threat operating at the speed of internet traffic. The initial spread was only the setup phase. Code Red carried a specific payload, turning the infected horde of servers into a synchronized weapon programmed to strike at a predetermined time. The goal was a massive denial of service, or DDoS attack. This happens when thousands of compromised machines simultaneously flood a single target with junk data, overwhelming its capacity until it collapses. Code Red's creators aimed this digital cannon directly at the IP address of the United States White House. Even beyond that primary target, the collateral damage was devastating. The sheer volume of automated search traffic generated by the worm clogged digital pipelines everywhere, creating massive network congestion across the globe. Major enterprise routers crashed under the heavy load. Everyday websites slowed to a crawl or dropped offline entirely, destabilizing internet connectivity for millions of users. Code Red weaponized the internet's core feature, its rapid, open connectivity, turning neutral infrastructure into an uncontrollable attacking army. In the immediate aftermath, the technology industry scrambled. Administrators worked frantically to distribute and apply emergency software patches to close the IIS vulnerability and stop the bleeding. The disaster forced a hard realization on corporate boards worldwide. Digital security evolved from an optional IT chore into critical infrastructure required for business survival. Organizations rapidly adopted strict new protocols. Mandatory patch management schedules, continuous vulnerability scanning, and proactive intrusion detection systems became standard operating procedures. The wide-open, naive internet of 2001 disappeared, replaced by the interlocking, heavily fortified, constantly monitored digital landscape required to operate today. Code Red proved a harsh reality that still governs cybersecurity. In a globally connected network, a single unpatched system anywhere is an active threat to systems everywhere.